Alrighty, now it's time. We're going to start demoing. We'll do this room, get rid of all of our trim covers, this chair rail, baseboards, carpet, this railing, get it down to bare where we can start building it back up. Alright, that does it for this room. It took us about 1 hour and 15 minutes. This room does not have any lights in it other than right here above the stairs there is a ceiling fan. So this one, with it being winter, it's only 4:30, sun's already going down. This room had to be done first. Now it's ready to be filled in where the chair rail was at, all the way around, fix up the mud. This does have live power in it, and it's quite a hefty gauge wire. I don't know why they have 220 right here. Gonna have to chase that down, figure out where it goes from the basement side of things. Also, above the light switches, about 1 foot up, they've got some live wires where they've cut and done some things and then brought the switches down to a normal height. So I'm gonna have to redo those wires. But once that's done, ready to be sprayed, put in the can lights, get lighting in this room. The one switch that's for the switch outlet, they bypassed, it's just there to fill a hole. And then, final blinking. We're down in the avocado pit, finished with upstairs except for the bathroom and the kitchen because we don't have a dumpster for all that stuff. Everything right now is in the living room. We're gonna move down here, take these bulkheads, open them up, see if that's the drain stack, see why they did the supply trunk this way versus coming over the top of the joist, or through the joist, top of that load bearing beam like they did on the other half of the house. See if we can eliminate this. And get rid of all the water damage inside of this and this, and tear baseboards, tear carpet, get it going. This right here is underneath the washing machine where that water was spilling through. We said we were gonna rip this off and check for mold. As you can see, there's really not much to this. There's a little bit of water discoloration, but as far as mold spores really go, not much really happening in here, surprisingly. So whether it's because he was always washing loads with bleach or something that neutralized and killed it, we really don't have much of an issue. I mean, you can see some of these spots, we have a little bit. So this stuff all got ripped out. It's gonna be completely removed. The bulkhead itself is coming out. So this is just junk wood. It's not even that it's rotted or doesn't have any wet rot that's not dry or anything. But we're gonna get rid of all of that stuff completely. We're gonna cut out here. We can actually see this from the backside because this is the mechanical room. So everything in there is good. It just looks like it leaked through the joint and came across the paint inside of this room. Kind of bizarre, but happy turn of events. This side, this whole box came all the way out to here. So this is actually much more recessed. What we'll probably end up doing is right here is where the load bearing support is. This is where on the other half of the house, the ductwork, the drywall is directly to this spot here.
So what we'll do, this now drops down, you know, just, we've got a 1/2 inch burring strip, then we have a 2x4, we'll get rid of that, use that, bring this to be that level, give us a little bit of ceiling height, switch from 2x4s probably to 2x2s, come in a little bit, it really doesn't matter, may leave it this way so we don't have to patch so much here, but we'll probably give this guy a full send over the wall versus coming over at 90 and going over, doesn't make a ton of sense. It's one more inside corner we have to patch. We're just gonna go straight with it, as well as bringing the height up. What we may end up doing here is going from here to here, build walls top to bottom, have this be a wall to here, have a set of cabinets underneath, some storage shelves, and then from here, we're gonna close this off, and this is gonna be the new 5th bedroom. So this going all the way over makes more sense versus having one little cove over here. So hopefully that fixes that. And this one, we can send all the way over from the hallway into this room. The ceiling height is actually that higher, coming up to the level of the load-bearing support. So we could just go all the way straight on that side as well, or leave it where it is, or bring it a little bit more in at an angle so it doesn't quite feel so much in your way as you come into the room, because there is on this side, the trunk ends just here, it goes out over into that joist, comes back into that corner bump where it comes down, and we have a vent on the floor at the front door. That box, what we're gonna do, bring the vent up off of the, well, it's on the wall at the floor, bring it up higher so it's more at the floor level of the level above it versus the landing. And that way when they have a bump that comes down about 6 inches, maybe match the height here over there, and then it's not, you know, sitting chest level coming down the room, just making it an odd spot to try to put furniture. There you go. Cleaning this up wasn't that big of a deal. Honestly, picked up the big pieces, used some of the old curtains that were left on this back window, threw the pieces in, you saw us take it out, cut up whatever carpet we wanted into pieces, hauled all the dust up, no vacuuming, no sweeping, it was all self-contained really, so that made everything really nice. Dumpster's still not here, it's a Sunday, hopefully tomorrow, probably not until Wednesday because the old owner does have a broken down car that can't be removed until Tuesday, blocking the driveway. It's winter, we can't leave anything parked in the street here. So for now, the living room is a catch-all of garbage. Yeah, it's a disaster. So, okay, that's the end of today. See you tomorrow. this wall we thought was not attached at the top. It's definitely attached to the top, but I think somebody used this to cut sheets of plywood. All the back sides are cut almost all the way through, so there's a ton of flex in all of these, but this one. Bring it over here and let you have a look. So all of these, got here, 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 this one over here, I don't know if you can see it. This board also has another one up top here, as well as having all the holes for the electrical. So this one's actually cut in two places, and well, it's really not in. So our plan for these, cut these 3 out, leave this one, we'll probably put a stud behind here and screw it in to give it the rigidity, but because it has all these breaks across it, just kind of as supports for the drywall to hang on. This one's quite rigid. This one, I mean, that broke very easily. Obviously these are gonna have to come out and get replaced. Probably want these out of the way anyway, because we need to get full sheets of drywall into the basement, and the stairs come straight into this room. So that's what we got going on here.